Welcome learners on Swim portal. Today we will start week 2. The first module of this week is hardware, concept and educational uses. This is module number 5 of your course. The objective of this module is, after completing this module, you will be able to define hardware. You will be able to identify different types of hardware. You will be able to enlist the uses of different types of hardware also, describe the characteristics of various types of input devices, and you will also be able to explain the characteristics feature of various types of output devices. You will be able to discuss the characteristics of various types of storage devices. You will be able to differentiate among various types of input devices. You will be able to compare various types of output devices. You will be able to integrate suitable hardware in teaching learning process. Now, let us start this topic. What is hardware? The term hardware refers to a variety of physical apparatus, equipments, machines or tools. The example of hardware include the physical components of a computer, input, output as well as storage devices. In this module, a variety of input, output and output devices are discussed that have a lot of educational relevance and importance. First, we start from input devices. Input is any data and instruction entered into the memory of a computer. Data may be in the form of text, numbers, images, audio and video or a collection of all these. Once data enter memory, a computer or mobile device interpret and executes instructions to process the data into meaningful information. Users have a variety of input devices for entering data into a computer. An input device is any hardware component that allows a user to enter data and instruction into a computer or mobile device. Keyboard, pointing devices, focus screen, touch screen, voice input, video input and scanners and reading devices are some of the commonly used input devices. Now, the digital cameras, its features and uses in the field of education. A digital camera is a device that enables user to take photos and store the photographed images digitally. Users can transfer images from a digital camera to a computer or devices, so that you can review, modify, share, organize or print the images. We will see digital cameras and its educational uses. Take photos or videos of bulletin boards or classroom ideas from other teachers. Take photos or videos of field trips. Take photos to prompt creative writing. Also take photos or videos for illustrating verbal and non-verbal communication skills. Take videos for teaching a variety of teaching techniques and micro teaching skills. For that purposes we use digital cameras. Audio and video input features and uses. Audio input is the process of entering any sound into the computer and mobile devices such as speech, music, sound and sound effects. Sound can be entered into computers and mobile devices via devices such as microphones, CD, DVD players of radios after plugging them in. Video inputs is the process of capturing full motion images and storing them on a computer or mobile device's storage medium, such as a hard disk or optical disk. Video input is usually done using digital video. Audio and visual outputs. The educational uses of audio and visual output is provide rich interactive multimedia and enhance learning resources by showing real life scenarios, explaining concepts, observing social groups and acting as triggers for discussion. Allow students to learn at their own pace with instant playback, rewind and pause. Also allow students to listen, watch or to interview with subject matter experts. Records feedback for students for their performance in teaching practice. Demonstrate practical and artistic activities. These are the uses of audio visual outputs. A digital video camera records video as digital signals which can be transferred directly to a computer or mobile devices with the appropriate port connection. A webcam is a type of DV camera that captures video and still images for viewing or manipulation on a computer or mobile device. Tablets and smartphones have built-in webcams. Smartphones have built-in integrated DV camera. Webcam or integrated DV cameras can use to send email messages with video attachments, broadcast live images or video over the internet, carry out video conferences and make video calls. Scanners or optical scanners, features and uses. Scan photographs relevant to school projects and also scan pupils' work for use presentation and on websites. Young children can see their hands at the beginning and end of the school year to measure growth. Along with this, scanners can also be used for students with special needs that can't see and that can't hear. And scanners can scan in pages from eBook of document and use scan software to have it read aloud. Electronic version of any documents, reports, administration, data and format can be produced. Along with this, scanning of image from a variety of sources for slideshows in subject areas. Converting photographic material into high resolution images, files for example, old black and white photographs, magazine pages and student cards. Converting hand drawn pictures into an electronic format, for example, line drawings, art, logos, signature and diagrams. Print out a term paper, make notes and then scan straight to PDF ready to post or send. Scan book pages and mark relevant section for students. Collaborate on documents with your students, then scan for them in easy sharing. A scanner is a light sensing input device that reads, captures and converts printed text and images into digital form the computer can process. The scanned text and images can be displayed together or separately on a screen, merged into another document, printed, edited, stored on a storage medium, attached to an email message and posted on a website or social networks for everyone to see. It works in a manner similar to a copy machine, except that instead of creating a paper copy of the document or photo, it stores the scanned document or photo electronically. Now, the optical readers and its educational uses. OCR, the full form of OCR is optical character recognition. It helped in scanning and copying and protecting the data or the saved information like admission forms, syllabus, students record, institution record and legal documents, etc. You can convert any scanned paper, image and PDF document into editable documents. Thus, the probability to make essential alternation is quite better. In education institution, there is huge requirement of paper, thus leads to heavy consumption of paper, electricity and manpower cost. With OCR, the institutions can minimize this cost to a substantial extent. Now, optical reader and its educational uses. OMR helps to convert the simple pattern forms into an OMR pattern form, and it also helps to calculate statistical data, feed large volumes of simple data, make multiple choice test grading and quick and painless process. It helps in data compilation, survey inventory, counts and voting. Now, optical readers and its uses in educational field. QR barcode. Create QR barcode for linking students to example of quality work, whether it is PowerPoint or slide share for a class presentation. Create QR code for taking students to the instructions, announcement or assignment made by a teacher. Create codes in different areas of the room that will take students to different online activities, videos or content. Along with this, QR barcode can be used. Let students check their answers by scanning the QR code after completing a test or assignment. Now, we come to the output devices. Output is the data that has been processed into a useful form. Computers process data into information, that is output. The form of output varies depending on the hardware and software being used and the requirements of the user. Users view output on a screen, print it or hear it through speakers, headphones or earbuds. While working with a computer or mobile device, a user encounters from basic types of output: text, graphics, audio and video. An output device is any hardware component capable of conveying information to a user. Commonly used output devices include printers, multifunction devices, interactive whiteboards, data projectors, speakers, headphones and earphones. Now, we come to the eBook readers, its features and uses. An eBook or digital book is an electronic version of a printed book, readable on computers and other digital devices. Digital publications include books, newspapers and magazines. An eBook reader or e-reader is a mobile device used for reading ebooks and other digital publications. Most eBook readers can store thousands of books on a storage device in the eBook reader and on memory cards. eBook readers usually are smaller than tablets, but larger than smartphones. They have a touch screen, black and white or color, and are internet capable with built-in wireless technology. Their on-screen keyboard can be used to navigate, search, make selections, take notes and highlight. Some have a text-to-speech feature where the device speaks the contents of the printed page. Most have settings to adjust text size and for various lighting conditions, such as bright sunlight or dim lighting. Digital publications can be transferred from a computer or the internet. Now, see eBook readers and its educational uses. Compress the content of a conventional textbook, provide user-friendly functions, attractive graphics and large text size, plug-in speakers. Allow students write in text, underline, circle or even comment in the margin to help them understand and analyze the text. present different types of representation such as picture with sound, oral readings with written text, videos with subtitle or any other combination that could reinforce teaching and learning. Printers and multifunction devices and its educational uses. Print magazines, newspapers and journal of an institution. Print class charts and posters. Print diagrammatic and graphical representations. Print, scan and copy photos and documents. Print, scan and copy handouts. Now, interactive whiteboard, it is very common in smart classroom. Interactive whiteboards and its educational uses. Operate any software that is loaded onto the connected PC including web browsers. Use software to capture notes written on a whiteboard. Translate handwriting into text on certain models. Carry out polls and quizzes and capture the feedback. Records lessons, notes and discussions. Enable the delivery of multimedia based lessons. Now, data projectors. Data projectors and its educational uses. Projector release teachers from being bound to chalk and dry erase boards to present information to their students. With the use of projector, teachers can now use films, slides and images to teach students about the world and places they have never seen and can't imagine. With the use of projectors in the classroom, students can take better notes with the ability to discern what information the teacher displays is most useful to them. Additionally, student can ask the teacher to repeat a slide if they missed information, or even ask that the teacher to email the presentation for further review. Now, the speakers. Speakers and its educational uses. To listen to the sound effects in the classroom, to hear performance on YouTube and embedded audios in PowerPoint presentations, to use in a recording studio for music learners, to provide audio to English language learners when used with interactive whiteboards, to enhance the sound quality for hearing impaired listeners who need to hear as well as see text. For language students to better hear a real accent when using computer based language programs. Headphones and earphones. This is headset. Headphones and earphones and its education uses. It can be noisy and distracting to student to listen to audio speakers when there are multiple computers in the classroom. Headphones and earphones help the student focus on their assignment and not another student's assignment. Headphones and earphones make lesson plan more easily heard. They create quieter classrooms for better learnings and help students focus. Storage devices and its educational uses. It is next point. Store contents in audio, video and textual formats. Store music, songs and sound effects. Store video, motion pictures and slideshows and movies. Store books and files in a variety of formats. Store educational software and store application software.